on War Moose Eternal here. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the weapons and armor obtained from Season 10's Iron Banner. Oh, I'm not doing it in PvP. We're going into some PvE activities. I have a few tests lined up for some of the weapons. But, let me get to orbit real quick, and I'm going to show you guys the armor. Because honestly, I like the armor set. It's got a... It's a look you'll have to see it to appreciate it. But anyway, I'm not a... In my clan, I'm actually barred from doing PvP due to medical reasons by the other elders. We made a mutual agreement. So, my friend Bantu, he helped make this video possible. Okay? If it was not for him, I wouldn't be able to do this video right now. You know, he went through, busted it out for me, and honestly, I am forever grateful for that. Anyway, guys, I literally just set my drink down, now I can't find it. Sorry about that. So, the Iron Banner armor has always been really ornate. Really, it stands out. And from what I've learned about dealing with the Banner players, if you ever see them in a Crucible match, run. Or if you ever see them in, if they're on your team, you're in good hands. Same thing goes with Trials of Osiris players. But if you see them on the opposite team, run. Banner players will not hold any mercy. They will not hold any punches. Taking a quick drink here. Alright. Let's take a look at the armor set, shall we? This one. And then the mark. As you can see, I mean, it's very... I'm getting a very, feudal samurai, feudal Japan samurai vibe off of this. Which, honestly, I'm okay with, because it looks kind of cool. Alright. Get out the gauntlets here. He kind of just flows with the theme of it. Now, yes, this is a reprised version of the Iron Remembrance set from early Destiny 2. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, pretty high stats, on mine. Anyway, we are going to get it down into the actual, just, while I'm here. Okay. Now, this is my personal armor set. This is one I've come to really enjoy, really like. Okay. The weapons that we are going to be taking a look at today are the Bite of the Fox, Claws of the Wolf, Talons of the Eagle, the Hero's Burden, the Breath of the Dragon, the Orwin's Maul, and the Roar of the Bear. The weapons that were not mentioned is a Shining Sphere, because I didn't get one to drop. Now, That being said, you'll often hear Banner Eternals refer to the Shining Sphere as a shiny cow because it's a Suros-based rocket launcher, and it's a Suros weapon. It's big, the Suros rocket. It's big, it's kind of bulky, and occasionally really obnoxiously shiny. Okay. Now, looking at the talons of the eagle here, one, the shader's kind of hideous looking. The gun itself, I was actually, curious one day as to why it's got those studs on it. So that it's that way, that it's set up that way. So if an opponent swings their sword at you, you can use your gun and disarm them. What I mean? At the same time, it's like, at the same time, though, it's like, if they're coming at you with the sword, I just would have put, 2 shots into them, dead. But let me put all the Iron Remembrance armor back in my vault real quick. I do have the mark set up, I do have the mark set up because I was using it for something. What, to be honest, I don't remember. Now, I am also going to grab my Breath of the Dragon. I know I should have been a little bit more prepared for this. That's my fault. But, anyway. A lot of these weapons actually work out really good in PvE. But given Season 10 brought some new perks in and brought some returning perks to it. We are going to take a look at some of the guns now. I know people are going to say, oh, well, these are just weapons from Season 7. So, new perks, revised perks, changes to a couple things here and there, it's all good. Alright. First up is going to be the Talons of the Eagle Scout Rifle. Okay. It is a 150 RPM Scout Rifle. But, here's the way I'm going to do this review. It's not going to be, recoil directions this way, range is, fall off is this, blah, blah. I'm going to take all the big numbers and big words that people like Cactus HD will say. I'm going to try and condense it down and make it a little bit more for the common man. For, like, the casual player. Now, given the fact that I cannot do PvP modes like Gambit, like Crucible, I'm going to put my knowledge of what I would want from a PvE-based weapon to test with these weapons. So we are going to Nessus, the weekly flashpoint, and we're going to use it as, a quick testing ground. Anyway, You know, Talons of the Eagle. Scope's pretty clear. I mean, it could do without the ornate reticle. You know, give me a little bit wider field of view. Alright, wait. Got contact. Slower RPM scout rifle can be good. You know, like especially if you're trying to be a lot more precise with your shots. But if I'm gonna be using a scout rifle for a combat S scenario, I kind of want those shots to be, you know, more on point and just, you know, 2 taps up pretty quickly. The trigger does seem to have like a little bit of a delay to it. But that's just what I'm feeling. Reload speed's pretty quick. That's actually my Reckless Oracle from Garden of Salvation. Beautiful gun, by the way. I hate captains so much. Alright. Close range, not too bad. Now let's get a little distance out and, you know, really see how she does. Honestly, with the Claws of the Wolf, the Talons of the Eagle, I mean, very sorry about that, being a little bit slower fire rate, not a bad little scout. If like you're in a pinch, you need a scout rifle for like say a quick bounty, you know, want to vary your loadout, you know, kind of play a little bit more distance based with it. I would probably run it. Perks wise, let's take a look at the one that I've got. Now, perks wise, Zen Moment, Explosive Payload, Magwell, Tactical Mag. Honestly, I like that perk on a scout rifle. Zen Moment is good. Stability Masterwork and Zen Moment is a really good combo. Now this can be good, especially if you're like, you know, dealing with like a little bit of a group. Arrowhead Break, Polygonal Rifling. Now, honestly, this part combo, not too bad. Alright. We're going to take a look now at the Hero's Burden. Swap back over to my main auto rifle. Okay. Hero's Burden, 900 RPM submachine gun. Honestly, it's what you'd expect out of a subgun. Pretty quick rate of fire. I mean, like, insanely quick rate of fire. What am I saying here? Damage-wise. You know, this would be good, you know, for, like, people who have, like, a build set up with submachine guns. This gun actually is a pretty viable option. surprisingly enough, I mean, pretty stable gun. Reloads really quickly. I like that. I like that feature already. Let's go bully this captain, shall we? And on top of that, this season it can get very nice, which is extremely nice.
Alert! I'm detecting abnormal Vex activity.
I hear you, failsafe. I hear you. Tell you what.
These
Let's
Vex,
get into
they're
it.
building something.
Calculating probabilities.
Let's, you know, they're
Yes,
building something.
they are.
Let's use the hero partner to mess up their day a little bit. Little construction projects over here. I mean, it's really good, really stable little gun. Because you can sit there, hold it on target while you're shooting. Oh, that's bad. Excuse me, disintegrator. Let's be freaking new. Quick revive. Range is kind of, you know, meh, because, you know, it is a subgun. Don't expect to have, like, really ridiculous range. I mean, it is good, though, especially for if you're, like, within a short distance of targets. And on top of that, it is a void SMG, which is really cool. But boy, it's gonna come. He didn't last long. Near that hostile. I'm actually looking for the last plate to turn this heroic.
Why would they leave these plates around if they get so angry when anyone steps on them?
33 round magazine, really nice. Just delete this hard. Not gonna lie, y'all, that is one of my favorite exotic weapons in the game because it's just so stupid. Mess that Hydra up. Good lord. I've done way too much TOS to be able to know this trick. Another elite Hydra, I think. Let's bully him. Stable, but it does drip. Ooh, got a little dicey there. Alright. Hero's Burden is actually holding up fairly nicely. I like that.
Fire down. Eat that.
As inorganic networked intelligences, Vex are not capable of digestion.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright.
Eat that anyway.
Looking good. Looks
Inorganic
good.
network intelligences.
Alright. Let's get over here and we will take a closer look at the weapon itself. You know, Suros SMG, really, really good. I like Suros and Hake Foundry weapons. They got that aesthetic look to them. And it's just really cool looking. Okay. That could be dangerous. Just saying. You know, reload speed, masterwork. Honestly, I would still go with SLO10 Post. You know, it gives a lot less. It's a lot less. You know, bullshit on the screen. You got to worry about trying to see over. Now, this setup, not too bad. But me personally, I would rather have a auto-loading holster, kill clip, auto-loading multi-kill clip, head seeker, rampage. Because this gun, with the right perks, y'all gonna think I'm crazy, is on par with that right there. Alright. Next up on the list, Breath of the Dragon. Small, compact, itty bitty little thing. But you know what? Let's see if it's let's see if it makes up for it in just raw power. And just carnage it can cause. Alright. It does drift around a little bit, but that can be fixed. Okay. Now, close range, this gun would be particularly devastating. Because the 900 RPM category submachine guns in close range is not something that, you know, too many people can go up against and walk away from. Because it's just such immense firepower at such close range. Okay. For comparison, this is 450. This is double that. It has a tendency to sway around a bit, which, you know what?
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, failsafe.
An excellent choice.
Okay.
Make 'em pay,
I got the
yeah.
power weapon bounty for when we test out the Roar of the Bear. Now, this being an ARC submachine gun, there's a couple in the category that, you know, oftentimes it's a close toss-up between the few, but we're mainly looking at just the Iron Banner. With this season bringing the 7th Seraph VY7 out, there's a couple new additions to that category. No, we ain't talking exotics here. We ain't gonna bring exotics into the category because, in my opinion, you know, exotics are their own certain weapons. They have their own special perks. I'm not listing exotics in this bullshit, okay? I'm just gonna cut that out right now. This is strictly legendary weapons. This is strictly my opinion and my, you know, thoughts on the Iron Banner weapons. Honestly, I like subguns like this, especially for if you're having to track a really quick moving target. Because you can just like run up on them. right up in their face and let her rip. Okay. Now, let's go over here to a little bit safer spot. Take a quick look, perks-wise, of the gun. Okay. It's a lightweight frame, so, you know, once you... You know, it's a lightweight frame, you know, run a little bit faster. Handles pretty nicely. I like the higher magazine cap. And honestly, if I was to up the stability masterwork on it, it'd be a little bit better, in my opinion. But overall, just for what it is, not too bad. Okay. Next on the list, the Claws of the Wolf. Okay. This particular gun is a pulse rifle. And not just a pulse rifle. This thing is nasty. This is a 540 RPM pulse rifle. But with this one, let's take a look at the perks first. Okay. I'm just gonna say this. 540 rounds per minute. Head seeker. Full auto trigger system. That. Okay. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing here? 33 round magazine. 3-round burst, 33 round magazine. You can get about 10 bursts out of it. With a backup mag, you can probably get about 39 rounds, maybe 40 out of it. This is honestly one of my favorite pulse rifles. This thing is just absolutely nuts. What this gun would really benefit from is Rampage, or multi-kill clip. And the stability masterwork, because this thing would be an absolute laser beam. Okay. Now, next gun on the list is something just a little unique. This is the Orwing's Maul. It is a special ammo grenade launcher. Honestly, I like the concept of a special weapon grenade launcher. Stun your enemies, going for the kill. Stunned, going for the kill. Are y'all seeing a chain of events here? It is a little hard to aim it. Okay. It is a little tricky to aim, yes. But it can result in some pretty, you know, oddball moments. I like it having the blinding grenades on it. But at the same time, it's like, I'll prefer spike grenades myself. Oh, hey. Get out of here. And on top of that, with it being, you know, a special weapon grenade launcher, the concept of it, I really like because it's like, you don't have to swap out your heavy. You can swap out your heavy for another type of weapon. Now, this right here is very important. Keep that part in mind. Now, the blinding grenades would be good in, say, PvP. But in PvE, I would go with more of a high explosive ordnance type weapon. Or, you know, like I swapped it out to. But if you're looking for just, like, straight raw crowd control, that's the better option. But for just, you know, sheer damage, I would go with something like the I would go with something like the high explosive ordnance. Now, that's just me. That's just what I would do. We're going to take a look at two of them in a row this time. The Gnora's Axe and the Roar of the Bear.
These Vex, they're building something.
Calculating probabilities.
Alright, Gnora's Axe.
Yes,
This is not
they
the
are.
one from this season's banner. Because the one I had from this season's banner is kind of, yeah, questionable. Perk choice, it was just not what I would want for a PvE shotgun. Now this one, I have Rampage with a Rampage spec mod. Rampage ×2. Let's keep it up, boys. Come on. Keep feeding me targets, please. I got plenty of shells for everybody. Alright. Come on, let's get it. Hey, stupid. Now, with this being a precision frame shotgun, yes, it's going to fire a slug. But at that particular point, though, it's basically a 5-shot, 78 caliber rifle. Sorry, my GOS habits kicked in. Alright. Oh, that's from the, set card. Alright, come on. 3 times Rampage. That's until I put until the timer on it runs out. I mean, this though, you gotta kind of play a little aggressive. You know, you gotta get like right up in their face. overall, I'd say not a bad little shotgun. ARC shotgun, not bad. It is comparable to a good bow stretcher. If you're in the crowd for when you search for a good ARC shotgun, I would honestly say farming Iron Banner for a Ganora's Axe. Because it can be quite a good little gun, as you're seeing here. The occasional glimpse of that 7 carbine. You know, it's alright. Oh, no, you don't. Let's just take her that one. Just braces her shield. I love it. Okay. It was actually really smooth on the transition, which is really nice.
Ha! That's right. No Spire for you today.
You're so destructive. Recalculating infrastructure integrity to account for the damage you caused.
Alright. Let's get to a little safer spot, and I will actually show you my personal Ganora's Axe. Okay. Let's tuck in right inside here. Auto-loading holster, Rampage. With extended mag, 7 shots. Accurize, you know. These two can be swapped out with a ranged masterwork. Guys, ranged masterwork on this gun is absolutely just bonkers. Okay. Now, basically the way it says here, put it away for a bit, automatically reloads. And that is actually a really nasty setup on that gun. Now, I ain't gonna reveal to y'all next, you know, the final weapon, but I am gonna do this. I know y'all saw my inventory like, wait, what's that bow? What's that bow there? Now, let's just take a quick look at this. Tracking module, kill clip, alloy casing, hard launch, linear compensator. That does kind of kill your velocity a little bit, so they're not going to be as fast. Blast radius masterwork, which is nice. But this particular rocket, it's a good solar rocket launcher for like solar singe weeks, and you know, say you're more of a rocket kind of person, which I myself am not. So you know what? We're gonna take it in here. I love tracking module. We're going to use my 7 carbine and the Roar of the Baron to clear out this entire lost sector. Let's go. Alright. Reload. I'm going to put some ammo for it, which is really cool. Okay. You mine. honestly, from this particular setup here, you got close range damage, you got long range damage. Also, throwing hammer just for the sheer fun of it. You have long range damage, you have long range heavy damage. Alright. Let's move in a little bit. You know what? I didn't get the lock on him. That's my bad. Oh no, I got the boss's cast code. Let's find him, shall we? Have us a little, Oh, you can just get out of here. I'm not even gonna deal with you. Oh, it might have been, a bit excessive, a bit overkill. Missed hammer throw. Why? Why? Go here, grab our loot. Now, that did not go as smoothly as I wanted. So, Roar of the Bear, tracking module. It's not as aggressive as, say, Truth. Some of the other tracking rockets out there like Truth. But it is, pretty nice little gun. Oh yeah. We're gonna take it out. Okay. Got a bounty complete. I'm gonna take care of it real quick. Alright. Alright. Y'all are probably wondering what the hell that bow is. Well, this is the Iron Banner ritual weapon. Okay. Let me say this much. A Vorpal weapon on a bow. Archer's tempo. Vorpal weapon. Natural fletching, elastic string. Now, my friend Bontu made a really good point with this bow. Run radar tuner so you can radar peek, especially if you're running a more aggressive setup on it. I'm going default shader because I do not like the Iron Precious shader. Okay. This bow is, looks-wise, it is a compound bow. And it is beautiful. Now, y'all, for any of you like serious hardcore bow users out there, your bow is waiting in Banner. Go pick it up. Okay? Because I'm not like the best with a bow and arrow. So this is giving me kind of incentive to practice and get better, to really abuse this thing. And of course, my good buddy Bantu, he did all this so that way, you know, I can do this video for you guys. So you know what? We're just gonna take this thing out and play with it. Now, I was probably like the highlight of the video right here. This particular one weapon. And don't worry, as a bonus, you know, I'll give my thoughts on this little beauty right here. Now, I like bows, especially if you're trying to do more of like a sneak type stealth setup, which in itself can be a lot of fun. Yum. I love the sight of this bow. It's so clear. I was precision hit. What the heck? Now, oh, he wouldn't have gone behind that rock. On top of that, with this bow having Vorpal weapon for up against like majors and bosses, this is going to be nasty. This thing is already just, it feels so smooth. I love it. This is by far the nastiest bow I've ever used, next to some of the more exotic tier ones like Lemonarch, Trinity Duel, Leviathan's Breath. But Leviathan's Breath is in its own category for a specific reason. And the best part is this thing is already a full ritual weapon, so yeah. If you have like a really, you know, heavy bow setup, this thing is going to be an absolute beast of a bow. Now, let's get a couple more bounties
Alert.
knocked out.
I'm detecting abnormal Vex activity in a local quadrant.
These
Get out
Vex,
of
they're building something.
Calculating probabilities. Yes, they are.
We're going to use a point of the stag and clear them out. So I mean, Archer's tempo is good, but Archer's tempo and warper weapon both, if you can get them to proc at the same time, is, oh my god, it's gonna be nasty. Bungie did a really good job making this bow. It is one, it just looks absolutely stunning, and two, it's such a good performing bow. Very, very snappy. I will have to admit that. I mean, it makes it really easy for me to hit the precision shots I need to. Myself a good defensive point here. Ah, I missed it. Dang it. Come on, come get some. Come get some. Alright, they want to turn a heroic. Let's turn this heroic. Yeah, thanks. Looks like Fallen is sending some company. That's cool. Use my point of the stag and sort them out. So now we're going to real quick. Boom. I really like shooting the exploding enemies because they're like reactive targets. Now, since this is an arc bow, there is like at least one, real opponent for it, which is the arsenic. Yes, the arsenic white. I think the name of it is arsenic white 4B.
Why would they leave these places? They get so angry when anyone steps on them.
Perfect shot in. Pipe it down. No. No. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna clear up some. By the way, that's actually my one of my personal favorite all-time weapons. Just a big delete button.
As inorganic network intelligences, Vex are not capable of digestion.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
Eat that anyway. Inorganic network intelligences.
Okay. Now, honestly, guys, when it comes to like Iron Banner weapons and like, you know, weapon sets from like a certain event, I'm more into like the auto rifle type stuff, stuff like that. Now, I'm like auto rifles, you know, submachine gun, a machine gun, stuff like that.
Greetings.
I would really like to see I would really like to see, you know, Iron Banner auto rifle, or like, you know, Iron Banner LMG. Sit down. Okay. To test the next weapon, we are actually going to go to the moon. Because the next one on our list, and on the chopping block, is going to be the Bite of the Fox. This right here, absolutely beautiful bow. Actually, one of the weapon that I did forget to mention, I'm so sorry. The Wizened Rebuke. Arc Fusion Rifle. You know, increased magazine size. Insane impact. Okay. Not bad. The next couple weapons we're going to step away. We're going to go to the moon. Now, hold on just a moment. Take a short intermission. I'll be right back. Alright, and I am back. Okay. For this, we're gonna go to just some general, just like public areas to try it out. And before y'all ask, I'm eating vanilla wafers. Just on a right, perfect gamer snack. Okay. Hold up. The vault is where you store all gear and items you don't have room for. Your vault is always available in the tower, and your gear remains safe and sound. Do you want to run that by me again? You said that the last time, and the Cabal said no. Screw your tower. Okay. Tip, a little quick rant. So, I'm gonna give this weapon a quick, rundown. I know, right? Tiny fucking sparrow. Big old titan, tiny ass sparrow. It's mainly just for the lulz. Alright. Ooh, healing pills. I'll take that. He bounced. This thing hits like an absolute truck. Reload could be just a little bit better, but that's just, I'm just saying that. But I mean, this is just a base weapon, not, weapon and armor combo. Ah. Yeah. Reload and charge time could be a little bit better. It does kind of, fall a little bit. Damage-wise, it's pretty mean. I guess like low-tier ads. It's like low-tier ads, it's really not too bad. On Arc Sims, this thing would be pretty evil. I mean, it is good, say, you know, you gotta line up your shots to get like a multi-kill with that low charge time like that. Now, would I take something like this into a raid? No. Honestly, something like that being a viable option in a sale, right? Okay. So, overall, the Wizened Rebuke. For it being an arc fusion rifle, I don't really see, you know, too many arc fusions out there, so if you can pick one up, you know, and if you really like fusion rifles, then there you go. But now, next weapon on the list is actually going to be the Bite of the Fox sniper rifle. This is a kinetic sniper. Good zoom on the scope. I like that. But we are actually going to go back to Sanctuary real quick, and we're going to go take care of some stuff. Now, by taking care of some stuff, there are going to be some enemies getting, you know, dealt with. That's putting it mildly. Now, personally, I've been kind of digging the kinetic sniper, you know, elemental auto or secondary loadout. Now, rip. So I'll tell you what, since we're going to be here for just a second,
it is yours. Relish the hunt.
I just gotta find me a rally flag. You know, I know the focus of this video is Iron Banner weapons and the armor overview, but I want to show you guys something. This is an auto rifle I picked up from Garden of Salvation. This is one of my all-time favorite auto rifles. Okay. 720 RPM, rapid fire frame, 60 round magazine. That's with the backup mag mod. "69 rounds. Jesus. That's something I want to show you guys. Just that particular gun is one of my favorites of all time. Now, you know, let's help Matt here. Give you guys a little bonus game. Now,
cutting arc energy supply until that core tower is cleared.
it's all the help they get. I am on a mission. Man on a mission. Now, I know I said I'm not going to be doing any more videos until I get moved of GT Sport and Destiny 2 after this one, but in the meantime, I am going to kind of, I'm just taking it easy right now in the videos. Get off me. Okay. And to give myself a little bit of a perch here. And we can test this guy out. Ooh, I see you. I see you, wizard. Oh, she knows I'm here and she's pissed. She is not happy. Completely avoid any all sight with her. Plan failed. $46,000 damage on one rampage times 3 shot. That's with no minor spec mod, nothing. Get out of here. Come here. You know what? I'll tell y'all what. I will go through and grab my full regiment of GOS weapons and kind of do the same thing as I'm doing for this. Okay. In a PvE scenario, I use a sniper more in, say, like long distance engagements. Like what I'm doing, like where I'm sitting at now. I can see them, they can't see me very well. Because to be honest, I'm kind of stupid. Base reload, kind of slow. That's one ogre down. Aggro real quick. Shit, they are coming for me. Get out of here. Get out of here. Man on a mission. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Okay. We're going to go for extreme distance here. And I mean like across the Hellmouth, which is like 3-4 kilometers across. I would say it's the long fucking way down. Alright. While I'm scavenging nearly complete, whoop-de-doo. Cool, don't care. Alright. Now, let's kind of blow this night here. Get my reticle lined up. 20,000. Not bad. I mean, fairly accurate at long range like this, like it should be. Huh. All right, Mr. Pipe Dread. Hey, Acolyte. Acolyte. Hey, 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 buddy. Hey, turn around, turn around. I warned him. Okay. We're looking at some Vex down here. That Harpy is positioned just well enough that I can barely get a hit on him. Had to aim really weird for that one. Couldn't tell if that was a hit or not. Now, let's take a quick look at the perks of the gun. Aggressive frame, hip fire, rampage. Now, this gun, would I take into something like a raid? Yes, I would take this personally. And to Scourge of the Past. With a ranged masterwork, oh, that's going to be really nice. And that right there is the only mod I'd put on it. It's a boss spec. Because yes, it does bonus damage to bosses and vehicles. Especially when dealing with something like Insurrection Prime. Hitting those shield panels, it does extra damage. Ah, you blinched, you twit. Come on. Come on, stick your head out. Come on, poke your head out. Sucker. Oh, wizard. You thought. Bite of the Fox? I like it. Good gun. Really nice gun. Especially for someone like me who's kind of, you know, getting into the kinetic sniper build. Kind of digging that loadout. Really nice choice. Now. this is going to be a couple of bonus weapons for you guys. These are non-Iron Banner weapons. I'm going to reiterate. We are looking now at the Reckless Oracle, which is from the Garden of Salvation raid. This particular gun, I got it, and I didn't know about it at first. I wasn't too sure. Took it out, tried it, immediately fell in love with it. High RPM, high magazine count. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. This particular one is not my masterworked one. Pretty stable. Void auto rifle. I mean, there are some competitors out there in the field, like Gnawing Hunger. I can't think of the name of it. Let me get to a little safer spot here, and I'll be able to look and tell you. I should have done my research before this. What am I thinking? Okay. You got the Solemn Hand, Positive Outlook, the Null Calamity 9. Age-All Bond from Last Wish. Now, I'm going to say this, though. If you look at all of the others, 44 rounds, 33 rounds, 44. 43. 32. 50. 50 freaking rounds. You can get quite a few kills off one magazine before you have to reload, which I really like that. Okay. Shit got too crazy there. I mean, as you can see, I can just hold the trigger down and just start mowing stuff down. Only problem is, though, it goes to ammo so fast. And mine does kind of want to drift up a little bit, but I mean, it's going to happen with auto rifle. Anyway, guys, I'm going to close this out here. That's all the Iron Banner weapons and the armor set from Season 10. If you guys liked the video, you know, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share. As always, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, this one took a little bit of setting up to make. You know, had to kind of outsource a little bit. But at the same time, you know, I had a lot of fun doing it. Anyway, guys. As always, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share if you found this helpful. I mean, I'm trying to do what I can for Destiny 2 content because I'm mainly just PvE based. So, positive rating always helps. Now, yes, I did not get to Swarm of the Raven this time around, so I'm actually kind of disappointed in it anymore. I will admit that. That's my bad. But anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, guys, take care, stay safe out there, and I'll see you around.